Hey, it's been a while since my last video, mostly due to my computer breaking, but anyway, Chronomaly is a new fun deck that many people want to try, but maybe you're like me and don't want to go through the box more than once. Today I will be showing a budget build that only needs one run through of the box, along with a few generic tech cards. And even if you don't have some of these tech cards, there will also be a free to play build. So with no further ado, please enjoy this video. Between the budget builds and free-to-play build, the tech cards are the main thing that differs. The lineup of 12 monsters, the one technology, and the skill remain the same. The skill, Gateway to Another Dimension, is currently mistranslated. Here is what the skill description should say. Gateway not being once per duel makes it super useful. The reason why I use 12 monsters is because you have to discard a Chronomaly monster with the skill if you send Nebula Disc from the deck. We only have access to one Nebula Disc from only going into the box once, but one of the cool things about this skill is that even with just one Nebula Disc, you're still going to be seeing it almost every game, from sending it with a skill for easy rank 4 summoning. You also have a skull to search for disc as well, but part of the reason as to why I chose this skill for a budget build is because for the aforementioned reasons, you are not super reliant on having Nebula Disc in the hand. Simply normal summoning a Chronomaly monster and discarding another sets up Puyuk, with Nebula Disc in the graveyard for follow-up. I use 3 Golden Jet instead of 3 Mud Golem or other free-to-play level 4s. This is because if you just normal summon other level 4s, you cannot send Nebula Disc with the skill, because the level cannot change to 4 if it is already 4. The Golden Jet can increase its level to then use the skill to send Nebula Disc. Initially I was using 3 Moai and 1 Mud Golem, but I found myself drawing hands of 2 Moai more frequently than I would like. Mud Golem, though not used in most optimised builds, is still quite nice, because smart players will put their monsters in defense to not lose to Hayek, so the piercing damage can be helpful, and Bones is great for recovery, so I use the maximum amount. I only use one Chronomaly spell. With only one Nebula Disc, you don't search through the deck for Chronomaly spells often. I use technology in both builds because it gets fueled by the skill, and searching for tech cards is really nice. None of the tech spell trap cards that the budget build use are free to play, but here's a list of options which are. Something cool is that you can use the skill to change the level of Canaria or monsters you take control of with enemy controller, head judging, or brain control. From outside of this box, the only box card you need is Force Focus. Stuff like the Utopias and Thunderspark are cool, but are in no way required. But Force Focus pairs really well with Atlantis. Sending it with the skill sets you up for a 4k beatstick. There are some extra deck options cheaper than Patriarch, like Sky Pegasus or Illuminite. Enjoy the gameplay. Grab Slavian grab Slavian. Red Mill 2. Mills Raw Dark. Someone there, we're going to spin back a card to their hands. Which doesn't really do too much. Hopefully they miss the bones though. Just don't hit this, please. Summons Hawk and hits the Mud Golem. Bouncer plus Onimaru. Okay. This is a bit of a tricky one. Okay. Thanks. Bouncer on the bones, okay. Summon Nebula Disc. Grabs Technology. Summon the Moai, I think, for extra defense. Yeah. We're going to draw cards here first, though. Banishing the Skull. Treacherous and Moai. Going to exceed Shokon into number 6 Chronomaly Atlantis. Let's go. Going to equip Force Focus onto the Atlantis. And what we're actually going to do here is do the effect to halve their life points. Because our aim is to survive through Levy, and then I can try and like steal a win with Hayuk. Half a life points, set 1, and pass. Because this way they can't chain Raw to Levy, so Mills charge Luther Raiden, summon Levy. We don't chain to this, because if we chain we unclog them. Because I don't die with this field here. Okay, we draw. Bones. I think no effects. No, we just go summon Golden Jet, revive Nebuldisk. Yeah, so summon Golden Jet. We're going to go ahead and revive Nebuldisk with its effects. Going to then Xyz summon into Hayek with these two. Going to enter battle phase. So Bouncer cannot negate in the damage step because it negates effects and not activations. So we're going to just go ahead and attack Bouncer. Move into the damage step. We're going to use Hayek. Detach Nebuldisk. On Bouncer, and then there we go. Winning the unwinnable. That was a tough one, but we pulled through. Necro Valley. Set 1, pass. Okay. We're gonna go. There's a delay on this. This is probably MST face down. Yeah. Okay. Summon Muggleman set to Poke. Yeah. Because we can't bring back Nebuldisk underneath Necro Valley. Battle phase. Poke. And pass turn. Diva. We know there's an MST face down, so I don't know if I Fiendish chain this. I think it's still good though to force Lance, right? If they don't detach the Dweller, then we can current the Dweller. Gonna make probably an Abyss Dweller here. Okay. So Dweller cannot be used in the damage step, so this could be very good for us. Gonna current, and they cannot chain to this. Because it's damage step. There we go. Current pretty good in that sort of scenario. Not gonna make Hayek. Battle phase. Boop. And lethal. There we go. Nice.